It's an invitation to a journey of self-discovery, a deep dive into the mysteries of your own being. We're about to uncover the secrets of the law of assumption, a timeless wisdom with the power to completely revolutionize your life. This is not about simplistic positive thinking or superficial visualization. This is something much deeper. It's about accessing an inner power that most people don't even know they possess, let alone how to use it. Imagine for a moment that everything you've ever desired, all your boldest dreams are already yours. Not in some distant future, but now, right in this moment. Sounds impossible. That's because we've been conditioned to believe life is a constant struggle, that success and happiness must be earned through endless effort. But what if that very belief is the only thing keeping you from the life you truly want? What if the key to unlocking abundance, love, success, and complete fulfillment lies within you, in a part of yourself you've never explored? The law of assumption is exactly that, the master key that opens the door to a reality where your deepest desires aren't just possible, they're inevitable. This isn't some mystical or esoteric concept. It's a universal law as real and active as gravity. The difference is, gravity governs the physical world, while the law of assumption governs the realm of consciousness, shaping your reality according to your deepest beliefs. The shocking truth is this: you are not a passive observer in your life. You are the creator, the master of your own destiny. And throughout this video, I'll guide you step by step, showing you how to master this law and use it to transform your entire existence. Get ready to have your beliefs challenged, your paradigms questioned, and your mind open to a universe of infinite possibilities. What you're about to learn isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who dare to dream big, those who crave an extraordinary life and are ready to take full responsibility for their own happiness. If you're ready to begin this transformative journey, to unlock the true power within you, then keep watching. Because what comes next will forever change the way you see the world and your place in it. Are you ready to discover the real power that resides inside of you? Your new reality begins now. Curious about the first step to transforming your desires into reality? Then don't miss what's coming up. Like this video now, because in the next section, we're diving straight into the heart of the law of assumption. So what is the law of assumption really? At its core, it states that whatever you assume to be true, whatever you deeply believe to be real, must eventually manifest in your life. This isn't about wishing or waiting or even asking. It's about embodying the state of already having what you want. It's about assuming with conviction that your desire is already fulfilled, that it's already yours, an inseparable part of your reality. When you do this, the external world has no choice but to conform to your assumption. The outer world is merely a reflection, a mirror of your inner world. Change the inner and the outer must follow. But here's the crucial point. Most people are using the law of assumption all the time without even realizing it, and they're using it against themselves. Think about it. How many times have you assumed that things won't work out, that you're not good enough, that life is hard, unfair, a constant battle? These negative assumptions are just as powerful as positive ones, and they shape your reality just the same. So if you're not happy with your current life, it's not because the law of assumption isn't working. It's because it is working, but you're directing it the wrong way. Ever wonder why some people seem to attract success and happiness effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly. The difference isn't luck, fate, or external circumstances. It lies in what they assume to be true about themselves and the world. You have the power to choose your assumptions, to consciously direct the course of your life. But how? How do we use this powerful law to manifest our deepest desires? The first step is clarity. You need to be absolutely clear about what you truly want, not what you think you should want, not what others expect you to want, but what you truly desire in the depths of your being. This is where many people get lost. They're afraid to admit their deepest desires because they don't believe they're possible. But here's the truth. If you can imagine it, it's already possible. The very fact that you can conceive it in your mind means that in some way, somewhere, it already exists. Your job is to bring that possibility into this reality, and the first step to doing that is to fully embrace your desire. Without guilt, without shame, without hesitation. What do you want? Say it out loud. Feel the emotion, the vibration of that desire. Claim it as yours. This is the starting point. You're not asking for permission. You're declaring your intention to the universe. Now that you've clearly defined your desire, the second step is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is the heart of the law of assumption. It's not enough to just think about what you want. You have to feel it. You need to step into the version of yourself who already has what they desire. What would it feel like to have your dream job, your ideal relationship, perfect health? How would you wake up each day living the life you've always wanted? Close your eyes and imagine. But don't imagine it as something far away or someday. Imagine it as something real, present, happening now. Feel the emotion in your body, the joy in your heart, the certainty in your mind. That state of being, that feeling of already having, is what activates the law of assumption. It's the signal you're sending to the universe, and the universe always responds to that signal. This is where most people get lost. They think they need to figure out how it will happen. They get stuck in the how, and that creates doubt, resistance, and frustration. But the how is not your job. Let me repeat that. The how is not your job. Your only responsibility is to assume the end result, to embody the state of already having what you want. The universe will handle the rest. It will rearrange circumstances, people, and events to bring your assumption into reality. You don't need to know how. That part is already being taken care of. Let go of the need to control the process. Trust that the universe is infinitely more intelligent and creative than your limited mind could ever imagine. Your job is simple. Assume the wish fulfilled. Feel it as real, live from that state every single day, and allow the outer world to shift in response to your inner conviction. Now, let's address the final and most important part: persistence. Most people fail not because they lack desire, but because they give up too soon. They start assuming, feeling, visualizing, and when they don't see immediate results, they doubt. They fall back into old beliefs, old assumptions, and the old reality returns. But the law of assumption demands persistence. You must hold the assumption regardless of what the outer world shows you. Even if nothing seems to be happening, you must persist in the assumption that your desire is already yours. Why? Because the outer world is a delayed reflection of your inner world. What you assume today might take days, weeks, or even months to manifest, but if you persist, it must come. This is not a maybe, it's a law. If you assume and do not waver, reality will eventually conform. And here's the truth. The moment you assume something with absolute conviction, it already begins to shift in the unseen. Reality starts moving, things start aligning. But if you look around and say, nothing's changing, you're breaking the state. You're telling the universe it's not real, and the universe obeys. So don't measure your progress by what you see. Measure it by how deeply you can maintain your assumption. How consistently you can feel the wish fulfilled. That's the real work. That's the real manifestation. You don't need to chase. You don't need to force. You don't need to beg. You just need to be. Be the version of you who already has it, and stay in that state no matter what. And if you do that, if you truly commit to this way of being, then you will witness miracles. You will watch your world bend to your assumptions. You will manifest things that defy logic, reason, and probability. Because the law of assumption is not limited by the rules of the world. It is the rule beneath all rules, the force behind all creation, the power that turns thought into form. So now you have a choice. Continue living by default, letting your circumstances define you, or start living by design, using your assumptions to define your world. What will you choose? Your new reality is already waiting for you. All you have to do is assume it and live from it every single day, starting now.